That said, everybody, let's move on. Draft to glory time, baby. Draft to glory time. We can talk all about Canada's worst driver later on. Because, damn it, we have a team that might be on the cusp of possibly, potentially being able to make the playoffs, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Zembal was the only guy that we were going to be losing, which is all right. Let's see what happens here. Jody Sawyer, we're going to have a lot of qualified players accept. We'll just burn through those. Here's your Versteeg. We got to sign a coach and a couple of scouts. Not a big deal. Don't know why I'm talking with this particular cadence, but here we are. Capiche? Capiche. Ovi, Kopitar. We got Zucker as the goalie coach. Right. Okay, he is the, you know what, that should work. Hawks with the 100 bets. I don't know if it's hot take or not, but Esteban Ocon deserves to see it. Alpine should not be enough one seat. I don't think he's going to find another seat. Like, they don't even have, like, Signs is rumored to go where he's rumored to go to, but I don't even think he's officially signed with anybody yet. If he's having a tough time finding a seat, then, yeah, Christ, Ocon's going to have a bad time, too. You know, I still want to try to train up some of the retired dudes. So, let's try to bring in Mark Scheifele as an AHL head coach. Because we've had success with this in the past of having retired players become coaches and actually do well. You don't always need the highest rated coach. So, Sean Couturier. And then Brent Burns. Right. Don't think we'll have you as a goalie coach long term, Burnsy, but at least he's still in that Sharks unit, you know? How many scouts do we need? 8. Oh, boy. All right, 8 scouts. Can you look at my last comment? It gives more context. Oh, boy. What do we got? Episode you watched part of the worst driver season. Brought back the winners. See release. But the winners are the losers. Right? You can't be a winner if winning means that you're the worst. I think the math checks out. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Guy Bégin. We'll move on. If the U.S. had a worse driver's series, almost the entire country would lose their licenses. Nobody in the state of Massachusetts or New York would be allowed to drive. Just, you'd never be allowed to drive, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Holy, oh my God. So Wasselin. Our boy Wasselin looking for $12.5 million. I gotta be honest, I like Brady Wasselin a lot. If somebody gives him that offer sheet, that's 4 first-round picks. I'll drive him to the airport myself. That would be phenomenal. So we got to keep an eye on that for Brady Wasselin. Aside from that, top free agents, Vinny Trocheck, JJ Peterka, Lawson Krause. Lawson Krause looking for a shitload of money. For now, we don't have to do anything except worry about our staff members and see if we get an offer sheet in there. Sean Couturier, Brent Burns, and a crap load of scouts. Mark Scheifele also signed here, which is beautiful. Which is beautiful. And like I said, I think we're finally starting to turn the corner with this team. We barely finished in last the prior season. We, of course, lost the goddamn draft lottery. We need AI to drive for everyone. I'd rather lose my life to a malfunction than a bad driver human being. Interesting take. I think I disagree, though. Right? I think I disagree. I don't think I'd prefer that. I mean, unless you could narrow down the percentages of how likely a human error is to occur as opposed to an AI error. Based on everything I'm seeing with Teslas, I wouldn't be surprised if a Tesla is more likely to kill me than, you know, Joe from down the street. So, if Wasselin gets offer sheeted, he's gone. That's the deal. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anyone's going to go after him. So, Not looking likely. Yeah, it didn't happen. Endurance!
Pizza, see it?
On the 41 months on the primer. Endo. Hello,
with the Patriots jacket, and
How
of course he's been asked to leave the ball game
hello,
for ruining
hello.
a good piece
God,
of
we have
pizza.
$63 million available? Jesus. So RFA's just Brady Wasselin. Holy hell does he want to get paid? We're going to go 1 year at a time just to see if we can get anybody to bite on giving him the big money so we can get a 4 years worth of extra first round picks. I think it's worth more for the Canucks to get Gensel or Chronic. They want a winger. Based on the money that Philip Hronik's going to want, probably Gensel. That would at least be my feeling as a Canucks fan. So, I meant Natchez. I probably wouldn't want my team to give Philip Hronik that much money. I'm standing by it. I'm standing by that statement, damn it. Oldest goalie that sucks, Calvin Pickard. Could be Stanley Cup champion Calvin Pickard very soon. Or not. Fill in the blank, because I don't know when the hell this is going to get uploaded to YouTube. Let's see. So we need that deal to go through. Wasselin accepts the 1 year deal. Right. So, $42 million in cap space. We have 6 goalies signed, so there's nothing else to do. Look at Rowan's comment. No, I'm done with worst driver. Enough. We're moving on. I'm Chicago Blackhawksing this. We're moving on. What? We're being sued again? We're moving on. Too soon?
I'm just trying to walk through this
to
fucking
Kevin
grass.
McDavid. Somehow, I don't believe you. But Kevin, thank you for the follow. I don't think we're really going to bother signing anybody here. Yeah, I don't think we're really going to bother. I think we're at the point now where, for most players, we just aren't going to sign them until they're a mandatory signing. Although, Ponikarovsky is an exception because of his potential. So let's go sign a couple more cap whales here. And we'll be good to go. Did I see that the Ducks signed an Italian today? I did. And when I read the news, my wrist just went like this. So. And in my head, all I could hear was da 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 da, and it was great. Mr. Shimmick. Prophecy, what's going on? I'm doing well. Hopefully you're the same. If not better. Let's see. Get redeem Shimmick. Who else can we get that really sucks? Created Nail Yakupov. Perfect. Perfect. It's the Belichick, not the Blackhawk. Oh, no, it's the Blackhawk. They topped Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick would just be like, on to Cincinnati. That was just in reference to losing a football game. All right. We should be over the cap floor. And we are, by a good amount. So what the hell is our team going to look like this year is the big question. Goalies, Kirsch and Hubbard's AHL medium starter. Interesting. Man, he is a beast at this point already, 20 years old. We're not going to rush him to the NHL level, though. We're going to play him within his role for 1 more year. Call up Russo and Pickard. We need Cardwall back. That we do. Defense. Man, I can't believe Hirsch didn't improve at all last year. Medium elite was on our top pairing, stayed right at the 79. That is brutal. Why isn't 81 still in minor league? Because this game's this game, baby. That's the answer. Low 4, medium 4, Jonah Duncan. Okay. Let's see. So Sims is a low 4. Mancini's going down. Andrew Gove's up to a 77. I Maybe we play people based on their overalls now. Maybe we do. I mean, Gove is looking pretty good. And again, if we can get these other guys to develop, the Gallaghers of the world. I mean, he has kind of capped out, though, Galley. Duncan, too. Let's go for the best rated dudes on the team. Let's do it. At least for defense? Because as it is, I'd only have space for one more dude outside of Gove. It would have to be Jeff Sims. You know, it's fine. It's fine. We will also call up Radim Shimmick as a healthy scratch. Let's see. And then for the forwards, we got Rainier Stutzel. Maybe we don't call him. Maybe we do just go off of OVR. Based on the strength of the team. It's 10, 11, 12 with Toskala. So anybody under a 71. Wasselin obviously has to be called up. We got Sawyer as a medium bottom 6. Toskala. Helms is a medium 9. And Hanula. But Sawyer was the enforcer, right? Yeah. So if we were to go off of ratings, this is what the team would look like. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure if it's the best way to go, but some of these guys didn't quite develop as strongly last year. So maybe now's a decent time to go about it in this fashion. So if we go best lines, we still want to optimize from here. I would have to be Hagos or Sterner. Who's the best center? Sterner. Right. So Hemingway, Sterner, Sawyer. I'm not worried about the minus at all. Hagos is a medium 9. We got the medium elites. The medium 6. I think we go with something like this. So Silverthorn, still a very good center. That looks good. How was McQueen's face-off rating? 79. Cool. I think that's it. That top line's looking pretty damn good. The middle 6 isn't even horrific. It's not bad. Defense is the tough one. I think Hirsch might have to be third pairing. Peterson had that crazy development before. Peterson, Park, Kuznetsov, DeRoche, and Gove Hirsch. I think that works. It's really well balanced. And then Kirsch and Rousseau. I like it. I like it. I'm not sure if it's the best way to go for player development at the moment, but eventually we'd have to drop that method. And now might be the right time to move on from said method. In terms of like lower overalls, but higher potentials getting NHL spots. So Hubbard and Versteeg, that's good. Defense. Low 7th, this guy's definitely going to be out. Yeah. For whatever reason, the scroll is not working properly. GG's. Roberto. Hate to do it, buddy, but you probably have to take a seat. McKinnon's 23 and a low 4. He's terrible. Richmond's 21 and a low 4. Lajoie, not that great. It's going to be... I believe Richmond's not going to make it out. Let's leave Mancini in there. Got the best potentials of the bunch. Low elites. For you two, we'll put Duncan with Mancini. Check him off. And Gallagher. That works. And then just to make sure, the forwards that are in. Apparently Clint Wood's going to play defense, or is a defender playing forward. Fair enough. Do I really not have enough people? I guess I don't. Well, congrats to Clint Wood, then. Apatanoff's not even ours. Have I seen the game when I go for the Memorial Cup? I have not. I meant to look at the highlights. I never got around to it. We can leave Clint on that third line. All right. Just to make sure that we're set up as well as we can be. This team is still mostly going to suck, but that is okay. And that second line needs to be the top line for player development purposes. And let's see. Almost nobody can take faceoffs. You hate to see it. But I think we're set up. Well, actually, you know what? I can take out these guys who aren't even ours and get these defenders in there. Let's just play a crap load of defensemen. It's genius. It's absolutely genius. The best defense is a shitload of defensemen. I'm pretty sure that's the old saying. And we might be able to make the playoffs this year. We might. Let's optimize our coaches. Zucker, you got to go for a moment. Let's see. The Versteeg is a 62 fit. Harkins, 61. All right, so Versteeg will still be our head coach. Let's drop Harkins down. Well, Sean Couturier, you can stay. Mark Scheifele, you can also go up. And, yeah, it's not looking that bad. Gonna get rid of Harkins. Big risk, but I want to develop some of these guys that retired as coaches. So, best teachers. Zucker, I said you'd be right back. Please be our NHL goalie coach now. And our AHL goalie coach, Milan Talusti. Perfect. Milan Talusti. We still have to fix up the scouts and everything, too. So, let's see what we got here. 2 in the dub, 3 in the O. Let's get another option in the queue. Can we stand Gritty now? I mean, when Gritty was first introduced, I was very much on the what the fuck is this? This is cringe and trying to be funny, like trying too hard to be funny, but very quickly I changed my tune. So what do you mean stan Gritty now? I've been standing Gritty for years. Hating Gritty would be like hating Benny the Bull. That's just not allowed. It's not allowed. It says more about you. Is Bowie still trash? Yes. Seattle's mascot, Bowie, is still trash. My opinion on that will not be changing. I'm sorry, Bowie, but I'm not. I'm not at all. You mythical bridge troll. Yikes. Best mascot in the NHL. Blades, dog. Of course it's Blades. The real answer is Gritty. I also need to shout out Stanley C. Panther. The C stands for cup, which is really funny. Or does it stand for cat? You'll never know. Look it up. So that you can also stan Lee C. Panther. Okay. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Another season of Goon Fish Hockey. All that sweet Goon. C stands for cool girl. Oh, I remembered what I was going to do now. First and foremost, we do like to look at our new recruits. So Rafael DeRoche. Rafi, our newest defenseman. Quebecois. And very, very bald. That's how you know he's the one. That's how you know he's the one. That beautiful, bald head. Tremendous. We looked at Spencer Peterson last year, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Because he was gorgeous. The enforcer. But Andrew Gove is new. Andrew Gove. Not bald. Wears number 18 as a defenseman. A little bit weird. A little bit weird. I'm going to get him some Rogaine. How dare you? If it's going to go, just accept it. And let it go. You know? I think we're good. What I was going to do was what was requested previously. And look at our very early on yearbook. So far, our all-time points leader is Caden Lindstrom. He's also the all-time leader in assists. Games played is Silverthorne. Ryan Reeves is still our all-time PIM king and will be for a long time. Your wins leader is Christian Kirsch. Your goals is still Aiden Silverthorne.
What's better than this, guys?
In terms of, and a big shout out to Hawks for the bits. It's better than this. The season records. Reeves for penalties. I don't know if that'll ever be topped, man. I don't know if it will be. AJ, I did see it, yeah. Wasselin had 40 goals in 2028. Lindstrom, points and assist record, and then Kirsch, the goalie, wins at 22. Roger McQueen, most assists and points by a rookie. Silverthorne, the most goals by a rookie. And Scott Foster has a record that I don't know if it will ever be beaten. Most saves in a game by a goaltender with 53 in our inaugural season. I don't think that'll ever be. I don't know if we'll ever have a team that's that bad again for that to potentially be topped. So, fair enough. Fair enough. There's Zucker. Did he win? I don't remember. Probably not. Let's be honest. You know how many games? He was averaging like 6 goals against the game. Both goalies were that year. Let's see. We start off our season hosting Chicago. And in terms of our ratings this year, we like to keep track of this somewhat. Whoops. Wrong one. Caden Lindstrom just towering over Connor Bedard. Also, Christopher Park. Let's talk about him in a second. 84, 88, 80. We are actually an NHL team now. With those ratings, we are somewhat legit. But how about that? Christopher Park joins Caden Lindstrom as an X factor on this team with Gold Ice back. He still has Relentless Truck, No Contest, and Shutdown. Just a pure DFD. And then DeRoche, Hirsch, McQueen, and Wasselin with abilities. What do the other jerseys look like? Have you not seen them yet? We got our beautiful away. Almost Arizona Coyotes 2016 inspired. And then the chrome bucket and gloves of the alternate. The typical Goon Squad look that we've had for a while. I like it. Will we make the playoffs? I have a feeling that we're not going to finish dead last this year. We barely did last year. I didn't put up a prediction. You know what? The prediction will be... Oh, what the fuck, Twitch? There we go. Twitch was being... Nope, Twitch is still being weird. Twitch, why you being weird, dog? Why you being weird? I don't like it when Twitch is acting weird. I don't like it at all. We are going to do over under 32.5 wins. That will be the prediction. How can I waste a minute? That's the question. By checking trade values, because actually I am intrigued by this, especially Wasselin. I don't know if anyone's going to give up 12, 4 draft picks and $12 million for that guy, but maybe. Lindstrom's just an absolute beast, though. What a player. And again, we missed out on a couple of franchise power forwards, and we're still looking good. So, will it be playoff time for the Goonfish? For the very first time. Feel like we're ahead of schedule. Let's do it. For as much draft luck as we haven't had, we actually have had draft luck in a general sense, though. Montreal was off to a wicked start. And so are we by our previous standards. 4-5-1, that's not bad. Currently not in last in our division. 7-6-1, a win over LA. This could be an interesting season for us. Could be. I mean, we're definitely winning more frequently than we ever have. Have to worry about the RFA deadline as we beat Utah. The draft class. Well, there is at least one power forward in the mix, Donovan Kadri, but not holding my breath that we will have a pick that high in this upcoming draft. Player demands and trade, immediately gets hurt, and I get pissy that I didn't trade him. Great logic, yeah. Player demands trade, gets injured, gets mad he wasn't traded. Tale as old as time. So you get for playing with morale on, Top Hat. What you get. We might actually fuck around and make the playoffs here. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Especially when we saw like that Vegas team that was trash. But like the roster itself wasn't that bad. Currently occupying the second wildcard spot, now third in the Atlantic. 33 wins for the boys. They smashed the over. I was going to put whether or not they'd make the playoffs. The answer appears to be yes. Great, good to see it. Looks like it might be. And Chris, good morning to you. How you been? 37, 24, and 2. Goodness. Andrei Kuzmenko traded to the LA Kings. Lucius for Nate Danielson. Forster in a 6th. Wish that screen gave you more information. Overalls, potentials, anything. 40 wins. We are currently leading the division, not after that loss, but we're in the mix. 4 losses in a row won't help that, though. Oh my God, we might actually win this division. We might actually win this division. We have clinched a playoff spot for the first time. Oh my God, Caden Lindstrom. Good until yesterday when I found out I have testicular cancer. Jesus Christ. Well, now I can't be happy about the video game stuff, can I? Shit.